There's something about self-sabotage for this collective, like perfectionism as well. Starting things, getting so close to the finish line, and then scrapping and starting over, where you're not actually completing things. You're not actually finishing things. We have the Nine of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Two of Cups here. And I'm really getting this energy of, you know, that this is a cycle, this is a pattern, a behavior that stems ultimately from a belief, right? That you have been overcoming. I'm hearing like someone making promises to themselves. Like, once we start this, or like looking at whatever you've been working on, that you are going to finish it this time. And the Nine of Wands is a very representative energy of that resilience, of having this ongoing battle, being persistent, persevering through, and kind of like closing out this chapter. It's like giving the energy of like last lap, you're almost there. And with the Hierophant and the Two of Cups is this energy of like, you're about to complete it. You're about to, like, I'm seeing a circle and like it actually connecting back together, like unity, harmony, having balance, actually completing the thing. Discipline and commitment. I'm really being drawn to like projects, courses, business stuff, programs, campaigns. I don't know what that is, like photography or like brand stuff. We have the Hangman and the Ace of Wands. It's like and it's so frustrating sometimes because like you're fighting this pattern, this behavior that has been hardwired in your subconscious, and you're so conscious of it. So you see and you notice yourself when you have those thoughts of like, you know what, this isn't good enough. You know what are people are going to think this isn't that. You know what, let's just scrap. Let's just make it better. Let's just make it better. But like the whole time, you're not showing people who you really are. You're not sharing your creativity. Like I feel like you keep living, and this is like a 1 to 3 year cycle that I feel like I just saw like 1 to 3, like 3 to 1, like 3 years in the past to 1 year ago, like maybe. That resonates with some of you guys. And it's like taking a long time, but you know that you have everything. Like, you know that if people saw it, if it was going, if it was up, if it was launched, like whatever, it would be successful. It's like the behind the scenes, the road to get there for this collective has been the hardest part. I feel like you keep yourself behind the curtain and you're learning to like, it's giving the energy of like not having to be so perfect in front of everybody and just choosing to like go through the process and not like, it's like sharing things as you go instead of like feeling like everything has to be perfect and then you come out of nowhere with whatever this is. New beginnings when it comes to something you're passionate about, something around creativity, and feeling like trapped right now, feeling like the Sun, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. My brain is working faster than my mouth. Yeah, I feel like there's like a sense of abandonment. Like maybe you were abandoned in the past, so you keep abandoning whatever this is and starting over. Maybe you're scared of change. You're scared of when this is actually going, running, launched, created, sold, whatever. You feel like it's going to bring negative things, negative emotions, criticism, and you're holding on to this, like this wound from the past here, but it's actually blocking you from this freedom that you actually desire. I feel like you're very aware of this. Like as I'm talking, I feel like you know this. And so like now that it's conscious to you, it's actually the easiest for you at this point in your journey to overcome it because you're so conscious, you're so self-aware. And you're able to hold yourself more accountable. Like I'm getting this like masculine energy to get you through the finish line with whatever this is, like discipline, finding ways if the discipline isn't there and it hasn't been formed or created or solidified and integrated in, finding ways to motivate yourself when you don't feel disciplined. Like ultimately discipline is better at all times than motivation. So you're not relying on the motivation, but there's this energy here of like, choosing to be more confident, choosing to allow things to be what they are, like learning, like it's giving the energy of things can always get better. You can always go back and change or improve things, but it's like you're not experiencing the blessings that you know are for you and the reality that you know you've always tapped into because you keep going through this cycle. Nothing's actually completed. Like, I feel like whenever this is completed, you're going to be like, a new door is opening. You're actually going to move forward and experience all that there is to experience that you haven't experienced before, because you keep going back to step one. Because it's like this fear of like not being good enough, or yeah, it's like, I feel like abandonment, right? It's like you've been abandoned. Maybe there's like an abandonment wound that created this belief of like, I'm not good enough. You know, I was left out. I was abandoned. So what if people abandon me? What if people reject me, criticize me? So you feel confident right before you're about to finish it, but it's that fear because you know that after you finish it, it welcomes people's opinions, criticism, possibility of rejection here. 3 of Wands. Yeah. Forward planning, freedom, success, happy with the choices and outcomes you've made because you've completed the thing, okay? And I'm not telling you to like, no, don't sleep, get it done now. Like, no, but you know you. Like, I really feel like I'm talking to people that know that they self-sabotage, so it's giving like, it's in your control. The finishing of whatever this is, it's in your control. Doesn't need to be rushed, but you know that this is what's the pattern. This is why things are the way they are right now. And maybe you didn't know. Maybe you felt like, I don't know. I can't pinpoint the wound or pinpoint where this came from or pinpoint the story going on here energetically. And that's what it is. So I love you so freaking much. I relate to this reading, and you've got this. You've got this. Finish the thing. Finish the thing.